Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. If you're not, I just pray that God cover you and make you 100%. Me, myself, and I'm feeling good. I'm loving and living life to the fullest, like everybody should. But today, I'm going to have a topic, and it's going to be my truth of what I see. Okay? And that truth is going to be about a special person. Somebody who's doing her thing. Somebody we love. And that is Latrese Ellen. Comedian Latrese Ellen. She is doing her thing. Me and my son, he's 14 years old. We listened to her song and we love it. We love your son, Latrese. So, not just because that song, but that song is what finna make me give her this title. Comedian Latrese Ellen is the GOAT of social media in the YouTube, Facebook streets. And I'm going to tell you guys why, because y'all know I be writing stuff down. And I'm going to tell you why she the GOAT. First of all, I want to give y'all the acronym of GOAT. Okay? First of all, I got to give you all that so you can understand why I'm saying that Latrese Ellen is the GOAT in these YouTube social media streets. Okay? First of all, the acronym for that is greatest of all times. Okay, now I'm going to break this down. I'm going to break it down so you're going to see me looking down at my notes, because if I say something, I have to be facts. And I'm going to state these facts, okay? The facts that Latrese Ellen is the GOAT in these YouTube streets is because great is that she reached above the normal and average. Of all times mean that she been doing this for a long time. So the beginners in these YouTubes and Facebook streets cannot touch Latrese. She on top of her game. And she haven't fall off. She did not fall off. She steadily, for all these years, been on top of her game. If I'm not mistaken, I heard her say about 10 years. So to be in the game, steadily be in the game and not falling off, go. Latrese built her platform on her own. Latrese is 100% real. Latrese speaks her mind from her heart. Latrese is a huge giver. She is not tight-fisted. She open her hand and release her blessing. She is blessed to be a blessing. So when she release her hand, God continue to bless her with more. Go. Latrese hate when people treat her dirty or treat her wrong. We all should feel that way. We all should not let anybody walk over us and accept it. Latrese is a game changer. Facts. Latrese being hated for living her own life and speaking her own truth. Latrese shows her whole life to her followers to show her followers that she ain't nothing but the truth and she don't have nothing to hide. Every day you look at Latrese, she have a new content. I've been watching Latrese going on 30 years. Sorry, it seemed like 30 years. But going on 3 years. And she always have different content. Every time I see her, nothing is the same. Go. And just look at how many people who follow Latrese. Look how many views Latrese got. Go. I got more. I'm just looking at my notes, y'all, because I ain't trying to miss nothing about this GOAT. Okay, now here we go. This is true facts. This is true facts now. Many people love Latrese. They love what she brings to social media. Realness. But some people love to hate Latrese. And then some people hate to love Latrese. Okay, this is what I had found out. Okay, Latrese haters and demons can't help but to gravitate to her because Latrese is the social media GOAT. And they cannot watch her. They cannot stop watching her. Do you hear that? She gravitates people to her. Her energy, her vibe. People gravitate to her, even those who dislike her. It's amazing that energy she got. People just cannot stop watching her. Even if the haters cannot stop watching, it's something special about Latrese. And I looked up the word gravitate. I know what it means, but I want people to see what I'm talking about, the type of person Latrese truly is. Gravitate, it means to move towards, to be attracted to a person, place, or thing. Latrese energy, people is attracted to that. Her numbers is not like they are for nothing. And that is amazing. She is the bomb.com. And another word for gravitate is to move towards the center of gravity of other attractive force. Latrese is that center that everybody on social media, all her enemies, they don't like her, but she draws them to her. A lot of people can't do that. Some people who they do not like, they move away from them. They don't talk about them. But like they say, they move towards the center of the gravity, which is Latrese, the center of the gravity that attract the force. Y'all better leave that girl alone. Another definition of gravitate is to descend or sink by the force of gravity. It's something about Latrese that she just draw him in. She just draw him in. That realness just draw him in. And that's why I say they love the hater and they hate to love her. But they can't stop watching her. Through their mouth, they will continue to watch this GOAT. Because they know she on top of her game and she teaching them things that they did not know. Okay? And reasons. Okay, reason why Latrese haters, who she called demons, are mad is because Latrese is the gravity. And the gravity is the universal force of attraction acting between all matter. They can't figure it out. They can't figure out why, with all the negativity they have to say about this woman, why are we drawn to her? What is captivating us to Latrese Allen? These people not just mad for no reason. They mad because they don't understand her. They don't understand why they cannot stop talking about her. They don't understand it. And I just read it to you all right here. They gravitate to her. She's a force not to be reckoned with. Do y'all see how many people dislike Latrese? And ask yourself, you got to ask yourself, why? They see something in her. They see something special in her. But guess what? God do too. And that's why she blossoming. She's shining. She on top of her game. She cannot be touched. Because God know her heart. God know her heart. So that's why everything can just brush off. Everything brush off. When God know who you are, and her spirit is good, all that little stuff is leaves. Because she's the whole root. Latrese is the whole root. So what them people talking about, that negative stuff with the teeth, that's a piece of a leaf. Take it off. Talking about her cleanliness, that's a piece of the root, the tree. Take that off. All that negative stuff that she got people cooking for her, take that off. She eat crabs all the time, take that off. Every negative thing that her enemies, the ones she called demons, the ones who talking negative, you can pick those leaves all you want. You can pick them to its no more leaves. But at the end of the day, that root is going to stand, and it's going to stand for a long time. I don't care if you even cut the branches off. Cut the branches off. That root is going to stand planted on good ground. She is a good person. Latrese has a good heart. She have a good spirit. You can't touch the root. You can pick the leaves. You can saw off the branches, but you can't touch that root. You can't touch it. And y'all have to face that fact. You have to face that fact. You got to give her flowers. You got to give her flowers. And so with that being said, what I just said right here, it shows that she's the GOAT on these social media streets. Another reason why I see that Latrese Ellen is the GOAT in these YouTube streets. For myself, I put Latrese's name in my title, not being shady at all, not for clout chasing at all. When I put Latrese's name in my title, it's because I was a beginner. I knew if what I had to say about Latrese, for all those people who was coming for Latrese and I wanted to know what was going on, they wouldn't have been able to know who I was talking about because they wouldn't even know me. They wouldn't even knew to come. Just imagine if what I said during my first video, second video about Latrese and not putting her name in it, people would not have tuned in. I had to put Latrese in there because I wanted those people to see what I was saying. And I know she's a big topic. And I knew that when they see what I was talking about, they'll kind of change up what they were saying. I knew by me posting her name, it was going to be looked at. And people was going to see where I was coming from with being positive and asking questions. Why all the attack on Latrese? Why all the bullying on this lady? Why all the stalking and harassing? That was what mine was all about. That what my point was. This was nothing for no clout at all. But she is so powerful. Other people probably start looking at her channel to dog her out, to speak ill will of her, to speak negative. That's the problem. That's what I look at as a problem. Because you don't do people like that who you dislike. If you dislike somebody, you move away from them. So with that being said, to all who came up off Latrese, give her flowers. Tell her thank you, because you know, I know, everybody else know, Latrese know, if it was for all of us using her name, our channel wouldn't have grown. My channel's not grown because people don't too much care for stuff that's, yes they do, let me not say that. People care for positivity, but the negative outweighs the positive, even though the positive should be on top. So anything that's negative, explosive, you know you're going to get more views. Me, I'm taking it slow as it go, because at the end of the day, all those people who talk negative and ill of her, your video is going to be out there forever. My video going to be out there positive, something I can be proud of, coming from my heart. So with that being said, Latrese, keep doing your thing. Your song is so amazing. I truly, truly love your song. If anybody I don't care who it is, say something negative, I got to say for myself, that's hating. That's hating. It is. It's facts. That song is Killing You. I Know It Is by Latrese Ellen. That song is hot. I love it. Keep doing what you're doing, Latrese. Keep making money moves. Keep making more songs. Just know, we love you, and that outweighs those who don't. Keep doing you. One love. Keep that music going, please. We need to bring back stuff from back in the 90s. And you bringing it back, and we appreciate that. One love. Mwah.